All right, guys. So we have our first up front, up close picture of Trump's ear since the shooting, since the assassination attempt. So I'm going to show you what we got here. Now, this guy right here, I highly recommend following him. His name is Cheyenne Sardarzad. That almost sounds like Charizard. Sorry, I have the brain of a toddler. Sardarzad. He's a journalist at BBC Verify. He's an online fact checker. He normally does a phenomenal job breaking down all different conspiracies and saying what's true and what's false. Anyway, so these are the first pictures that we get of Trump's ear up close. So Cheyenne says the following. 2 weeks after the assassination attempt on Donald Trump, some liberal influencers are still cooking up viral conspiracy theories, falsely claiming that Trump wasn't shot at or the whole incident was staged. This time, baking theories based on a photo of Trump's ear. The FBI has some answering to do. This person says, Jack Hopkins. We've seen a close-up picture of Trump's right ear that was posted by Pete Souza and presumably taken by the Associated Press. The assassination attempt was just 14 days ago. Trump is 78 years old. 78-year-old human beings heal far more, I think I'm supposed to say slowly. So there's Trump's ear, you could see. I think we'll get a different angle here in a second. Yeah, Trump wore that shit on his ear just to trick Americans. So this person's saying Trump wore like a fake blood thing on his ear. Again, this is an up-close picture of his ear here. Okay. More. Do not share this picture of his ear. This is, again, up close. There's not even a scratch on that fucking ear. Something's rotten in Mar-a-Lago. Okay. Donald Trump's photo without ear bandage raises eyebrows. A photo of Republican presidential candidate Donald Trump taken on Saturday without his ear bandage has sparked a wave of speculation. The image taken by Alex Brandon of the Associated Press on July 27th and shared by photojournalist Pete Souza on X. Okay, so this other guy took the picture and Pete Souza shared it, formerly Twitter, shows Trump walking up an airplane staircase with an apparently fully healed ear wound just weeks after he was shot with a high-powered rifle. On July 12th, gunman Thomas Matthew Crooks opened fire. All right, we know all that stuff. Souza, known for his tenure as the chief official White House photographer for President Ronald Reagan and Barack Obama, posted Brandon's photo on his now deactivated X account on Saturday, writing, AP photo this morning. Look closely at his ear that was, quote, hit by a bullet from an AR-15 assault rifle. So in other words, the photojournalist for both Reagan and Obama is saying, here's a new picture of Trump, no bandage on his ear, and I don't see shit on that ear, bro. Souza's post follows speculation from last week by FBI Director Christopher Wray about whether Trump's ear was hit by a bullet or shrapnel. The FBI later confirmed he was hit by a bullet. Trump has made several public appearances since the assassination attempt wearing a bandage over his ear. Souza's profile at Pete Souza, which had over 200,000 followers, now reads, this account doesn't exist. Try to search for another, implying that he has deleted or deactivated it. If he had been banned, it would read account suspended. X suspends accounts which violate the X rules. Okay, so in other words, according to Newsweek here, he wasn't banned. He seemed to deactivate it after he said that. Newsweek reached out to Souza and X for comment via email outside of business hours. On Saturday night, journalist David Levitt shared a screenshot of Souza's post and his account, which at that time read, something went wrong. Renowned journalist and White House photographer no longer exists on Twitter after posting an AP picture of Donald Trump, he wrote. Okay. So, look, judging by what Newsweek is saying, it looks like he deactivated it. He wasn't banned. Later on Saturday, Levitt posted a zoomed-in picture of a different photograph showing Trump's seemingly intact ear with an AP watermark. Donald Trump doesn't want you to see this, he wrote. Do not share this picture of his ear. The post has been viewed 1.9 million times by Monday. In the zoomed-in photo shared by Levitt, Trump's hair is blocking the top of his ear where the wound is located. In Brandon's photo shared by Souza, in contrast, the top of Trump's ear is visible. The wound appears to have largely healed, leaving only a slight change of skin coloration. Souza and Levitt are not the only people speculating about Trump's bullet wound on X, and then they're going to go on to point out other people, but I already showed you other people. Now, look, I kind of remember from when I was younger, I kind of remember this fact. Cartilage doesn't heal fast. So your ear is cartilage. Cartilage-like bone is surrounded by perichondrium-like fibrous membrane. This layer is not efficient at regenerating cartilage. Hence, its recovery is slow after injury. The lack of active blood flow is the major reason any injury to cartilage takes a long time to heal. So, look, in other words, let's not kid ourselves here. Trump was hit in the ear. He was hit in the cartilage because he was hit at the top part of the ear, almost like where you'd get a cartilage piercing, where people get cartilage piercings. That's where he was hit. And I mean, can we just call a spade here? That shit looks fucking fine, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell. I don't see anything. They even mentioned in that AP article, like, oh, there's like slight discoloration or something. I don't see any fucking discoloration. Do you? It looks fucking fine. Look. Is this the one they were saying was discoloration? That just looks like an ear. That doesn't look weird to me. Folks know he was shot at. Folks also know he didn't take a bullet. Ronnie Jackson said it took out 2 centimeters of his ear. Where's the proof? They will not tell the FBI. Why? You might want to read those tweets again because they don't fit what you're saying. So, in other words, people are defending the resistance liberals who are like questioning what happened here. The replies to this post are just priceless and really show how stupid the conspiracy theorists in both parties really are. I'm truly hoping this will help. The divot from the wound is visible in the photos they're sharing. All right, let's check this out. The divot from... Does that look like a divot to you guys? So I guess he's saying right here is where it happened? Right there? Let's see. I mean, you could clearly see here. It does look like a giant chunk of his ear came out. This was taken when the shooting happened, right? Right there. It looks like a giant chunk of his ear comes out. And then if you go back here, I mean, they say cartilage is supposed to take forever to heal. That looks fucking fine to me, bro. That looks fucking fine to me. That's crazy. So I don't know why this guy's boasting. I mean, look, this, you can't argue with this picture, right? He got hit. He got hit with something. He got hit with something. You can see that here, right? It looks like a big chunk of his ear is missing in this picture. But then you go back to the other one, and that shit looks fine, bro. Is he like the fastest healer of all time? Look at that. He's saying, see the divot. That just looks like an ear. That doesn't look like a divot to me. This like darker or like more red colored skin here is just the indentation of the ear there. I guess you could say maybe right in this spot, it's a little bit redder than this spot here, but I mean, shit. He looks fucking fine, bro. He looks fine. I don't know what else to say. So anyway, the resistance liberals are having a field day with this one, right? And they're going all in on the, he wasn't even shot. It was all a hoax. It was all a scam. He had a fake blood pouch behind his ear. He popped it. He wanted to do this to get a big bump in the polls to guarantee a win in the election. Well, I got bad news for you, bro. If that was his plan, it ain't happening. Because as soon as they switch Biden for Kamala, now the race is fucking tied at the national level. She closed that gap like that. He didn't even get much of a bump after the shooting. He got a bump in his personal favorability rating, 7 points. But in terms of people that will vote for him, he didn't get any bump at all. Even after his RNC speech, no bump at all. So, but look, we've covered all the conspiracies around what happened. Obviously, the resistance liberal conspiracy is it was all faked for like sympathy to go up in the polls. We've covered the other conspiracies. Oh, it was the Chinese did it, or an evil Jewish cabal did it, or the other one, of course, the big one is the Secret Service did it on purpose because, of course, they did such a horrible job. It's either massive, massive incompetence and lies and cover-up, or they're part of it, right? So those are the two big ones. The two biggest conspiracies are Secret Service is in on it and did it on purpose. And the other one is he didn't even get shot, right? But I will say this. That ear looks fucking fine. Like, I'm not saying he didn't get shot. Oh, that's the other thing. I should point this out. Is that now apparently the debate is back, right? Was he hit with the bullet or was he hit with shrapnel of some sort, right? Now, they said originally, oh, it was shrapnel from the teleprompter, but apparently the teleprompter was fine when you zoom out after the shooting. So it couldn't have broken and hit his ear because it was still there. Unless he had another one. Anyway. So, but there's still a debate. Is it shrapnel or is it the bullet? And honestly, I don't think it makes much difference. I don't think it makes much difference because either way, somebody was trying to shoot at him and kill him, and either they missed by like a fucking couple millimeters, or they missed by a foot or two and caused shrapnel, and then that thing hit him in the ear. Either way, it's like they were trying to fucking murk him, right? So that's that debate is acknowledging, yeah, he got shot at, right? But I think some of the resistance liberals are like, he didn't even get shot at, bro. He didn't even get shot out. And I will say this, that ear looks a lot more normal than I would have expected. That ear looks super duper duper Healdington. I can see a little bit of the indentation, I guess, but outside of that, bro, I never would have known anything happened. If I just saw this up close to this ear, I would have had no idea anything at all happened, period. So either he's the fastest healer in the world or some shit, or he's got makeup on it or something. But yeah, I mean, the resistance liberals are going to have their field day on this one, and you might as well let them, because you're not going to get a better picture for them to be like, see? So anyway, I'll leave it at that. But I had to share this here. I had to share this picture with you because it's pretty jarring. It's pretty jarring to see this. All right, guys, that's the show. I love you all very much. Everybody do me a big favor. Subscribe below. Thank you to everybody who supports this show on Patreon. You guys are awesome. You can click that bell icon so you get a notification every time a video drops on the channel. Leave a comment, all that fun stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Everybody have a great rest of your day. Enjoy the Olympics. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop. And watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.